Well, good morning, everybody. It's Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day. And Ed, again, thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you so much. And I want to thank every one of my brothers and sisters out there who served. Happy Veterans Day. And please thank a veteran, not just today, but every day of the year.
Go even out of your way and shake their dang hand.
Walk across. Anytime anybody you see wearing a hat that says that they were served, please go say hi to them.
Even though it might be fake.
Really? I've never had one fake yet, but
no.
Yeah.
You always read about that stuff where the guy poses as a veteran and gets some benefits and never served.
Yeah, well,
but there's so few and far between.
Like there was a couple senators or whatever who did that in the past.
Yeah, Dan Quayle. One of them.
I don't know. I just remember the whole story. Had an amazing day yesterday in the market.
No kidding.
Yeah, we had. I'll show you how far up the bond market was during the day. And it actually went up higher. This shows 200 basis points. I should say this shows 200 basis points, but actually I saw the number at one time 208.
Wow.
But I couldn't take a picture of it. What does that mean? Rates moved about 0.5% yesterday.
Downward.
That's correct.
Whoa.
Right. Well, I mean, and so what does that mean right now? Don't really know. Because today's a holiday, right? Veterans Day, so the bond market is closed. We would have liked to see how we reacted the following day, see if they took any numbers back. But we'll know Monday and see how we're going forward. And the reason that we had such a huge change in the market was because the October Consumer Price Index. Remember I said there was 2 dates, right. November 8th and November 10th. Well, November 10th showed that inflation was going the other way, right? Year over year inflation declined from 8.2, which they expected, to 7.7. So that was a huge, they're like, oh, everything's perfect. And then the core rate went down from, they were expecting 6.5 and it came in at 6.3. It doesn't sound like much, but it showed it going the other way.
It shows that inflation is decreasing.
Correct.
So maybe we hit the tip, right?
Well, I don't know. I hope so, but I also think, this is all hindsight. So,
yep.
Everything's 2020 when you look backwards. And these are numbers that are from back, so we don't know how this month's going to be, right? That was October. We still will need to know what November happens in December, right? And going forward. And we normally have a reduction during this period of time anyway because of holidays and other stuff, so that could do it also.
And the other thing that we keep talking about is the supply chain. So the supply chain, goods are scarce, and a lot of goods are scarce, and so people pay more for them. So that's what helps keep inflation up.
Right. Also, we have a huge shortage of diesel coming.
A big one.
And that's going to affect everything. Deliveries, production of it, how to get anything from anywhere is all diesel related, and that's going to be huge.
It's going to make the toilet paper scare of 2020 look like
like nothing.
Park.
Yeah. It's just, I'm glad I'm going to fill up today. I'm going to fill up twice today just for fun.
And then just don't drive.
That's right. Park it.
Yeah, but I'm full.
Yeah. No, it just all the stuff that's happening right now. Again, all we do is report what we see. We're not trying to, convince you any other. You need to take the information and do with what you want to do with it. Mm-hmm. But what I'm seeing is because of where we're at and the rates are, coming down. We're not like in the 5s, right? Or high 6s, right. High 6s, high 5s for FHA. Still can do 3, 2, 1 buy downs now, not just 2, 1 buy downs, but you can buy it down 3%. I see starting next year, the rates are going to be much lower, and then everybody's going to go, oh, now is the time. And it's going to be, no, now that was the time that we kept telling you was the time. Mm-hmm. And we're going to start seeing prices go up, and you can start seeing competition. I think by the middle to end of next year, it's going to be 2021 all over again.
It was a good year. It's okay with me.
I'm just saying pricing wise, because we're adding to the deficit of the amount of homes we need. We need 1.5 million homes built a year just to keep up with population growth.
We're not going to do that.
And we haven't done that.
No.
We are actually negative. So at first we were adding 200,000 onto that 4.4 million shortage that we have. And now we're going to be adding more than that. But the only place that's not adding to that is the build to rent. Right, because they know they have a ton of renters who rent those places because they can't afford to buy, or they don't want to buy.
They don't want to buy for one reason or another. And so what we're really saying is what we've been saying for weeks and weeks and weeks. Now is the time to buy. It's going to be the least expensive home you're going to buy in the near future. even though the rates are high. So
well, higher than what we're used to.
Right?
They're not. If you look at the chart, they're only 2% higher than than what the average has always been. But we're not in 9, 10, 12, 14, 18, 21 that they were in the 80s and the 70s. Now we could get there if we keep spending money.
Right. Yeah, inflation doesn't curb. We'll get there.
Right.
But yesterday's report was nice, so it looks like maybe we did see the tip. I do say maybe, and they should probably rephrase it.
Yeah, I was thinking that because
the tip of inflation.
Well, the peak.
So you never know.
The peak. How about that? The
where,
peak, not the tip. The peak.
Every market, I always say this: you never know where the height of the market was until it starts going down,
right.
And you never know where the bottom was until you start going up.
That's right.
So sometimes you can be lucky and sell at the top and purchase at the bottom.
Right. But I mean, it's going back to the whole thing where everybody. I mean, we were talking last, I think Wednesday, or I can't remember, or the radio show. I don't remember. It's just us this weekend on the radio show talking about markets,
right?
And Veterans Day and
VA
loans. Yeah, we're going to talk about that on the radio show. And we're, the issue is we don't really know what's going on, but we're here to give you that information and make the decision. But I'm hearing more and more people agreeing to what we are saying. You need to buy now because you don't have the competition. That's why investors are still buying right now. They're like, this is the best time to buy. I have no competition.
Right.
I could get the seller to drop price a little bit or give me money back, pay for my closing costs. I'd have no competition right now.
Right.
In 3 months from now, I'm going to have a ton of competition.
Exactly. I agree. Okay. I did talk to a couple of people yesterday who firmly believe that we'll be at 10% by the end of the year. And I'm like, I just don't see that.
Well,
anything can happen. So every prediction is a 50% chance.
I think we're going to be 1%.
No, it might be 50%. No, no, we're not.
1% lower.
Yeah.
No, but we were talking about how a lot of the appraisers are coming in saying it's a declining market. It's really, I mean, they're trying
really
to,
they're protecting themselves.
Yeah, because if they don't mark that and then it does become one, then when they get audited in 6 months from now, they're going to say, hey, you saw this and you didn't mark this in here. And that's now a check against your record.
Exactly. And we're going to give you this slap.
Yeah. Well, I had one that appraisal done back in 2004. And they didn't mark. There was a, I forget. It was a certain name they called it, where there was a spill from one of those dry cleaners at the time, right? They spilled some of the chemicals, and it's on record, but they didn't put that in the report. It's like,
how far away from
it was 5 miles.
And they dinged them on that.
They dinged me on that.
They dinged you on that
because I could never. So why did this? You didn't do that, and that was before the AMCs. Wow. So now it's like, ooh, we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Exactly.
But if you saw, the Modesto did get some money to help clean up all those contaminated spots.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a while ago.
That was a long time because that used to come up on those little. When I go get approved, they're like, you have this thing, and I was like, I have to explain it. And after a while, nobody asked me anymore because it was not my fault.
Right. Yeah, but as we were saying, you got the Dave Ramseys of the world, you got the Grant Cardones of the world.
Yeah,
saying the same thing we've been saying for months, and it's the best time to buy.
All the investors who invest a lot, they're kind of not talking about it because they don't want competition. They're saying, no, it's not the best time to buy. I'm going to write the offer today. Yeah. By the way, it's not the best time. That's the investors who are buying the properties are telling everybody else, don't buy because I don't want you to be my competition. Yes. Yeah. Those are the smart ones.
So
go make it a great day. Go tell a veteran thank you for their service.
Absolutely.
Go out, and if you're a veteran, a lot of free services today. Free food, appetizers, all over the place.
Really?
Yes.
Is there a place you can go to figure that out, or you just go walk around?
I think it might even be in the paper, but you can Google, I'm sure, DuckDuckGo it and say, who's offering what for veterans today, which is funny because if you go to like Lowe's and Home Depot now, every day they give you a discount if you sign up for their stuff.
Right.
Yeah, 10% off, which you should make sure. And then because there's a site now that verifies you are a veteran.
Oh, there is. Good.
Yeah. So that way then that's used inside when you buy stuff online to get your discount. And that's in general.
Lots of open houses again this weekend. It's going to be beautiful weather. Go buy a home.
That's right. Go get a home.
Approved. Yeah. Get approved. Buy a home.
Yes. Call me. I'm still be around.
Happy Veterans Day. And again, thank you, Ed, for your service. And thank you, everybody out there who served or is serving. Thank you so much.
Yes. And make it a great day. Anything else, Mike?
I think we do well.
All right. So we'll be on the radio this weekend from 12 to 1 on Saturdays. The show is being preempted on Sunday.
There's a football game, I think.
A couple of them. There's the one over in Munich in the
Right.
morning, and then they're putting one right on after that. So watch football. It's okay. Or you can catch us on Monday on the podcast.
Go to brunch.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Robin, for loving us.
Yeah, thank you, Robin.
If you never need anything, let us know. All right. If you can reach out to me, Ed Parcaut, everywhere. That's Mike Kelly's number right there. Reach out to him and make it a great day.
Thanks, guys.